Welcome back to another World of Warships Legends video. This is Random Stegosaur coming at you with more gameplay in my favorite Tier 4 cruiser, the Konigsberg. Now, in my opinion, the Konigsberg is a middle-of-the-pack cruiser. With relative speed flags and commander skills, it can exceed speeds of just over 35 knots. But it's not as snappy as, say, a French cruiser, but it's not as sluggish as an American cruiser. Turning radius is 680 meters, so again, not as terrible as a Russian cruiser, but not as good as a British cruiser. The torpedoes are decent, with a 6-kilometer range fully upgraded. Again, they're not going to reach out and touch you as far as, say, the Furatakas torpedoes that have a range of 10 kilometers, but they're not as god-awful as the Kirov's torpedoes that only have a range of 4 kilometers, and with a speed of, 54, 55? I don't think it's that bad. 59 knots, okay, 59 knots. So yeah. No, where this cruiser stands out is its guns. The guns are pretty good, although dispersion right there proves otherwise. Come on, can we get a better example of how good the guns are? Nope, okay. Looks like RNG is not on my side at the moment. The guns are very good. With a reload of 8 seconds, these 9 150mm guns can dish out a maximum damage of 4000 AP and about 1700 HE. Again, commander skills will vary, so take every stat I ever say from here on out in any video with a grain of salt, because commander skills are a huge game changer. Well, they can be. They're not always are, but they can be. No, where this cruiser's guns stand out is actually the traverse pattern. So if you're looking at something that's 30 meters off your port side, like a Tier 4 Russian battleship, for instance, and then you suddenly have to switch. I can't talk, I just woke up, I'm sorry. And you suddenly have to switch to something 15 meters off your starboard side. Instead of rotating 270 meters all the way around the ship, the Konigsberg does this magical thing where you rotate through the middle of the ship. Yes, the guns can rotate 360 degrees. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean the guns are better damage or rate of fire wise, but that does mean it is a lot easier to track multiple targets, or one particularly fast moving target. And we're going to sit broadside to a Kaiser longer than we really should. But, I mean, who doesn't want to see a little German on German action? Oh, okay, yep, time to move. Get out of here. GTFO, Stegosaur. We're going to send another salvo out, maybe see if we can't get him on fire before he goes behind the island, or before I lose shots at him. Now, there is an Emil up here, who is very soon to be going to be pushing this flank. And we're gonna see what we can do about him. But until then, I guess that Pyotr Verlecki is just gonna have to satisfy our hunger for damage. And he's dead. Okay. Well, that's fine. I didn't want that kill anyway. It's fine. Whatever. Spotter plane going out to see if we can't spot those pesky cruisers and maybe a Clemson. Now the Krasny Krim has beached himself, and that's going to cause problems for when the Emil turns out and has his guns pointed at him. The Krasny Krem is going to launch torpedoes, but the Emil is going to see them coming, and he's going to turn bow in, which means that my armor piercing is going to do literally nothing. But then he's more than happy to oblige. He says, well, I just killed the Krasny Krem. Let me go broadside in front of a German cruiser and get bitch slapped into oblivion. Shots out. Yeah, I'll take that. The Emil's armor isn't terrible. It's just not particularly good. Tier 4 cruiser, it's literally just a giant floating citadel. This one in particular just happens to have camo. As you can see, I'm literally just doing nothing but over-penetrating, so, I mean, yeah, that's a thing. And it's the secondaries that claim the kill on the Emil, granting me my first kill. And there's the Konigsberg. Not really sure what a Konigsberg is doing in a tier 4 game, but I mean, you do you. You're having fun, that's all that matters. And we're holding our fire a little longer because with the depth of the Furtaka, I'm expecting him to start moving, especially with a tier 4 cruiser aiming at him, but he decides to stay put, so more shots out. And just like the Emil, I'm overpinning most of these shots. It would have been more effective if I had swapped over to high explosive, but it is what it is. So the Clemson and the Konigsberg have disappeared with no one spotting them because the Clemson dropped torpedoes in the Congo's face. So, with 20 seconds left on our sonar, we're going to hope that if he does come around this way, we're going to see the torpedoes, but instead we see a Konigsberg and the Clemson going in the opposite direction. So shots out to the Konigsberg, and we're going to put him out of his misery. I suspect he and the Clemson were working together. They were together for most of the match, and they are right next to each other in tier. So we're going to drop anchor and wait for the Clemson to turn the corner. I doubt the torpedoes will hit because he has to know I'm here and sailing around the corner of an island with a German cruiser. So we're just going to send high explosive out his way. Oh. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I actually didn't. I didn't think that would work. Alright, so now I'm contemplating what I should do. We barely have the win, and it's 2-on-2 now. And there's a friendly New York sailing towards the northwest corner of the map, and I am on the opposite side of the map pretty much. In between me and him, there's an Iron Duke and a Kaiser. Once they put 2 and 2 together and realize that all they have to do is A, sink the New York, and B, not die, that's going to be game over. So me, being the gentleman that I am, I'm going to assist the New York, because what are friends for, right? And I'm also going to use the New York to spot the Kaiser and the Iron Duke while I slip behind cover of these islands. Now they are at maximum gun range, so that means that oh god, I can't talk. I just woke up, I'm sorry. Yes, it is 3 in the afternoon, but I just woke up. Because I was playing all night last night. But no. I'm going to use the New York to spot the targets while I go behind island cover and rain down high explosive on them and hopefully at least help out and take one of them out. Both would be preferable, but as long as we can at least take one of them out, that's going to greatly relieve the pressure that's being rained down on them. Now, I think this is a good time to mention that German cruisers are not fire starters. I say as I get a fire. But we're actually going to burn the Iron Duke to death. I'm not sure why he didn't use his damage control. What I'm guessing is the New York sent armor piercing his way, knocked out his gun turret, and he used the damage control to fix the gun turret to get more guns to bear on the New York and try and take him out. And I just happened to get the fire right after his damage control went out. Of course, this is all just speculation. I could be hilariously wrong. Maybe he's just dumb and doesn't know what his damage control does. Maybe he's an uber genius and he thought, well, I'm just going to let myself die and let the Kaiser clutch a 2v1 and let him get all the fame and glory. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? So now we're going to rain down on the Kaiser. I'm going to slip in a cap, and we're going to stall them from getting points, just in case the New York does manage to die. We'll at least have them behind on even more points, and that'll help, maybe not, secure the win. Fire on the Kaiser. He puts it out, so we're going to try and set another fire. But like I said, German cruisers are not fire starters. They can be, with relative commander skills, but even so, they don't do particularly well. My particular Konigsberg has a 8-second reload, 9 guns, and a 16% chance to set fire. But I don't have the best luck at setting fires. I can get the first one, they put it out, and then I can never get one after that. Kaiser realizes, hold on, German cruiser, let's kill him and win the match. Except he's firing high explosive. Okay. Well, now that he's wasted his only chance to kill me, or the New York, we're just gonna burn him to death too, earning the Kraken Unleashed and winning the match. Alright, so how do we do? Yeah, okay, not bad. I'll take that. Devastating Strike, Close Quarters Expert, Kraken Unleashed, 58k damage. Not the most damage, but I mean, you know, it ain't much, but it's honest work. So if you want to see more, leave a like, comment below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.